thanks for what you do with your podcast and all the rest. You're doing a great job. Hope everybody keeps tuning in. You get a lot of good info, a lot of insights, understandings of how to get strong, how to stay strong, how to use your strength.
You do a great job, dude. You make things better than they are in real life, I think.
If you don't follow Massenomics, y'all do it. Social media, website, everything.
Massenomics.
Well, it seems like they'll let anyone in here for episode 13, season 2 of the Massenomics podcast, the lifting podcast about nothing, recorded live from the corners of the Dakotas. My name is Tanner.
And my name is Tommy.
Episode 513. We made another one. I'm still thinking at some point in time for sometime in season 2, we do the experiment where we each record a solo episode.
Oh.
And we record them on the same week, and then we publish them on subsequent weeks. But so that not either of us gets to listen to the other person's episode.
Yeah.
So that we record them kind of or the roughly the same time.
And then it'll go so good, we'll just never record episodes with each other again. We'll just take turns.
We'll just back to, it'll be like this week is the Tommy show.
We
this
each technically just do
show.
26 episodes a year then.
But maybe we could make a framework where it's like, okay, it has to be between 40 and 60 minutes, so that it's like a Secret Santa gift where you have to put some guardrails. So it's not like you buy me a $250 present and I get you a 50-cent one. So that it has to be between 45 and 60 minutes. Maybe that's the only guardrail. I thought maybe there was more guardrails, but I don't know.
Well, it has to include these certain segments or something like that.
Yeah. You got to do certified training facility week, and you got to do supporting members of some kind. And you got to do the sponsor.
Well, we could. It'd keep things fresh. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's an idea here. Maybe we'll do that coming soon, and then one of them will release the one week.
People can tell us what one they liked more, and whoever has the worst one doesn't get to be on the podcast anymore.
It's like a Survivor, only podcast, Massenomics podcast season 2. This week's episode is brought to you by our good friends. God, it seems like we haven't podcasted in a while, doesn't it?
I don't know, man. It's like riding a bike. Whether it's been a day or 10 years, I don't even know.
It's like riding a horse with a couple
Whether
of
it's
asses.
been 10 minutes or 10 years, it's all the same to me.
You do this long enough, it all starts to be the same, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think we used to be a proper friggin' country where we podcasted back 10 years ago. But
Where
this
we
week's
podcasted
episode
into a hose.
And then we drank our podcast out of a hose, like when we were a proper damn country, and everything came through a hose, whether it worked, whether it really fit or not. And it all tasted like rubber.
It all tasted like hose.
Oh, barefoot.store. Their shoes don't go through a hose, I can tell you that much. Shoes don't really fit through a hose, so it probably goes without saying, but barefoot.store, they're the shoes that I wear almost all of the time, whether I'm going to the work or remove the remove the. That's what the guy that started who is that? What's the Facebook movie?
Social Network.
Social Network. So what's the guy's name that said that to Mark Zuckerberg?
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I don't know. Does Justin Timberlake say it or
Justin Timberlake?
Okay,
we'll just say Justin Timberlake.
He's the only actor I can name in that movie. I don't
remove the. Like I needed him to tell me that after accidentally saying the in that sentence. Remove the barefoot.store. I wear them if I go to the work or if I go to the gym or around the house.
Whatever you're going to be going to.
Yeah, I do wear them basically all of the time, and you could too. Whether it's the Oso slip-ons, the Ursus. Those are my favorite in the gym. Is the Ursus. I like the high top. I wear the Ursus low top around to work all the time. I sometimes now wear the Oso to work as well. I want to wear my Bruin boots. Are in the regular rotation also. Check them all out. Barefoot.store. Discount code Massenomics saves you the 10%.
This next episode, this episode is also brought to you by The Strength Co. And The Strength Co. makes the best made in America iron plates around. They're the go-to plates of Massenomics gym. They're the go-to plates of my gym. And they can be the go-to plates of your gym as well. And they should be. They're the best. They're smooth yet easy to grip. They're E-coated. They're made to last a lifetime. And they're also made in America, which are my favorite characteristics of any plate. All of those together. That's what I look for in a plate. And the Strength Co., they're the only ones that check every one of those boxes. So you can get a pair for yourself at thestrength.co. And while you're there, they also got bumper plates, barbells, all types of lifting wares if you search around. So check them out. Strength.co.
That's the way the story goes. I came up to Tommy at the YMCA in Western Northeast South Dakota one day, and it's like, Tommy, I'm thinking of doing this thing. It's going to be called the Massenomics. Tommy's like, you know what? I really like it. I can come up with a logo. And then he was walking out of the gym, and he's like, wait. Lose the.
Yeah. And you're like,
just Massenomics.
Like, Massenomics? What? Has this guy lost his mind?
It has to be the Massenomics. So here we are. It could have been the Massenomics this whole time, but instead it's just Massenomics.
And it's stuck.
It's stuck. This week's episode, 513, is going to be a Q&A episode. We got a whole bunch of questions that got fired into us over on the Instagram. That's how we take these typically. Sometimes we do a call-in, call-out episode. Sometimes we just take these via the Q&A function on Instagram, and that's what this week's episode. We got a whole bunch of questions. There's no way we're going to get to all of them. There's too many. So some of these will be pretty rapid fire. Some of them, who knows, could end up being the title topic.
Could be the turning point of this business.
Got a freaking tickle in my throat over here that I can't shake.
I can hear that.
Question from Mad Cow. Has the toilet seat wrecking ball been identified and apprehended? No.
Oh, there's
Not
a
up to
vandal
this
still
point.
out there.
Still at loose.
You know, you're going to have to get DNA samples from everyone in the gym so you can pinpoint this crime next time.
Oh, I'm getting DNA samples, all right. I'm going to get them through a hose. Like when we were a proper country. If you could do any exercise with superpowers, what would it be? That's from Big Ryan.
Oh. He's not going to make it, people.
Cough.
He's not going to make it. Any exercise with superpowers. Well, wait, is he saying what would the exercise be or what would the superpowers be?
It's not clear.
It's not clear. It makes it very tough to answer that question.
I get my choice on the superpower. I guess I would take super strength.
That would certainly help with
And
the
then
exercise.
any of the exercises would be all right.
Yeah. I think that's the answer. I don't know if that's the answer you wanted, but that's the answer.
All right. I think this one is intended for you. Let's do it. You answer it. I think it'll be more fun if you answer it. This is from Y Coast Jim. Your top 5 vintage plates.
Okay, well, you got to go York because it's accessible, available, and an all-time classic. You got to do Jackson's because everyone puts them on the pedestal, and they don't do that for no reason.
Yep.
You got to go with the Zoovers because, I mean, you take a look at those, and it's just a game changer. Nothing else like it. I don't know if you would consider this a different plate, but one of my all-time favorites is the York Tall letters because those letters look so cool, and no one else does that style of type on their plates, which is kind of surprising that no one's, as far as I know, no one does a modern take on that. And also, it's restrained. You know, it's cool without being so over the top, which you know you can do with modern technologies, but it's the restraint of just these tall ass 4 letters that look great.
Yes.
And then, so that's 4, right? I think I laid 4 there. God, the 5th one. What would be my 5th favorite? Okay, not like real super vintage, but I'm going to go with the Ivanko Chrome OMCs.
Oh, yeah. Good choice.
I mean, to me, those are maybe not all those have the richest. Well, I mean, all those do have a pretty rich history. But there's ones that people could make an argument for from a more historical standpoint or a better story. But as far as
history guy over here,
I know, and I'm a big history guy too. But as far as visually speaking, all of those have some visual impact to me right there.
I love it.
What did I get wrong? Let's hear it.
Nothing. I think that's good.
I
think
aced it?
that's good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think my list would be very similar. I could probably.
I think a lot of vintage guys would probably switch out the Ivankos. I don't think they would maybe.
Yeah, I like that choice, though. I think that's good. What is your favorite lift that you perform on a regular basis? Gets you excited weekly to do? Well, I would guess yours is squat.
It is, but it makes you so much more tired. Like lately, bench is going good enough that I'm like, I'm just excited to go bench today because it's just so much
can get
easier.
the excitement without all the fatigue. I think could be a Charlie horse situation over here.
Oh God. I've never in my life had a Charlie horse in my hamstring, and I just got that. I've never in my life, and it wasn't even like a warning. I've also, when I've had Charlie horses, I typically get sort of a warning,
like a little tight.
I had no warning. It just came absolutely out of nowhere. That was insane. Oh my God. And I was trying to get off. I was trying to get off camera so it didn't look like I was dying on screen.
Charlie horse on the hamstring is one of the worst spots.
And now I've like it is hanging in there like I'm going to be in trouble, which has got me very concerned. You can talk for a second. I got to like stretch this for a second. Wow.
Yeah, I'll talk. What was the? I'll talk about my answer. So your favorite lift that you perform on a regular basis and gets you excited weekly to do. It rotates for me. It just always depends on what's going well, probably. Most consistently, I would say it's either the bench or the deadlift. I could go back and forth. It's hard for me to just pick one. That being said, if squat's going really well for a period of time, it's that one because it's kind of the hardest one for me. So alternatively, I get excited. So I could pick any of those three. That's a wishy-washy answer, but I would say it depends on the period of training that I'm in.
I was listening. Those are all good answers. God, I'm kind of concerned about my well-being over here for the next hour.
Excited to lift. I'm just excited not to have a Charlie horse in my hamstring.
Terrifying. I mean, I actually had to deadlift today because my days, and you know what I had to do is I had to deadlift. And then I hit the hamstring curls really hard because that's what I've been doing lately. And then I had to immediately get done with the set and hop in my car and pick up my boy from school. And I remember driving to the school, which is like just right by my house, but just driving there and being like, wow, I've never had such tight hamstrings getting into my car before.
Yeah.
And maybe that was the problem is the
signs were there.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
I don't think we can take an honest shot at this one. We've done too many things similar, but I'll just read it for the sake of it. From Big Matt, what one lift do you guys consider to be the best exhibitor of overall strength? I think we've sliced and diced that too many ways, although he did use the word exhibitor as a slightly different alternative if we want to really pin down how we would analyze it differently with that word.
The exhibitor.
What's the best exhibitor of overall strength? So if I watch something, what's exhibiting the most overall strength?
So I'm like, what are we doing here?
I would almost say it's the deadlift.
Well, that's because you can just put so much weight. If you're saying an exhibition of just pure weight, well, yeah, the deadlift does that pretty well. So maybe we've totally changed our answer now, and it's the deadlift.
Yeah. From Big Andy, you only get 10 exercises for the rest of time to build muscle. What are they? 10's too many. You can't do 10.
Like 10. Oh, give me some limitations here. You're assuming I do more than 10 right now?
Yeah. You guys are doing 10? What about if you only get 3?
Well, to build strength? Is that what he said?
No, to build muscle.
Oh, to build muscle. Well, but wouldn't most people just say the big 3 if you can only do 3 exercises?
If you only got to do 3, I think the deadlift and the squat are gimmies. But do you do them in the exact variation?
Well, let's just do this. You can do 3. Well, okay, let's do 3, but you can't do squat, bench, or deadlift. That would be the more engaging.
And can you do variations of those 3?
No, you can't do deficit deadlifts.
I'll do the dip, which is the squat of the lower body. I've already covered a couple bases there.
Okay.
I actually would take the dip because you can do weighted dip. The pull up, I'm just going to go completely different than conventional. I'm going dip and pull up, and then because I can't squat, like I can use any machine at my disposal.
Well,
Or
now
not.
now I'm second guessing because like, okay, you can't bench. So does that mean this is an interesting thought experiment because, okay, are we actually just taking a bench out of it completely? Like no bench is allowed in any way.
Or you
I
can
think
say I'll do dumbbell bench or whatever.
right.
You know,
Or incline bench, but it just feels like that's cheating the system too much because it's too similar.
I'll just, for the sake of completion, I'll say dip, pull up, and what do I do for my legs? Like I really want it to be a squat variation. I'll do lunges.
Lunges is a good one. Lunges is good.
I don't even really like any of those. Like I actually kind of like all of those a little bit. None of them are my favorite things. I'm just trying to think outside the box of the conventional three.
Yeah, lunges are good. I mean, those are actually all three pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to add a barbell one in there somewhere, you could say like overhead press because that's not a bench.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good one. But outside of that, I could go with your list.
Okay. Oh, this one to effectively answer would take some deeper thought, I think, but off the cuff from Big Tommy Schneider, the stapler. What is the Mount Rushmore of crew member nicknames?
Oh,
I think the stapler might be one of them.
The
just because of
stapler's
its
up
origin.
there.
It's probably the hardest I've ever laughed on the podcast. So
yeah,
stapler is one. I think Brad the Pad is one.
Yeah, that was the very first one that went into my head just because it's so. It was
very
just
unique.
Born of a Massenomics moment. You know, it was like such a part. Like it just caught on with 100+ people instantly. Like a lot of nicknames don't do that quick.
Those two. What else sticks out? It could be big. Insert anyone. But
yeah, it's too generic. I mean, the problem is there are enough nicknames that there's definitely people we're going to be forgetting here.
Yeah, Scott's Dodzilla. You know, that's something. It's Stapler and Brad the Pad are both on there without thinking too hard.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Those are all timers right there. Two more. I don't know.
I can't pick the other two without more thought. I could come up with a little more research and stuff, but
yeah. I'd have to do more digging on that one.
From Big Mostly Matt, what's the most ridiculous Massenomics product that never came to fruition?
Well, the thing with saying what never came to fruition is sometimes it actually can come to fruition. That's why it's hard to ever count anything out. But I will say I don't think we'll ever start doing this. There's at one point we had on the idea list, and we never really looked into it. It's just the idea of some ebooks, like selling, because that was the thing. It might sound crazy to people now, but a lot of people were selling ebooks in the early teens, or even in the mid 20 teens, and it was just felt like, is that something we should be doing? But never quite figured out what that would be.
There is one thing, and although I'm over 99, I'm like 99% sure we're never going to do this. I don't want to completely spoil it because I still like the idea a lot, but I would just say this. There's a supplement product.
I see it on the list here. Yeah.
That we really,
we got very far with actually.
Yeah. We had samples.
What did the guy
still
running
to this day would be a really fun product for us.
Yeah. The guy, this was this was damn near 8 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And
I finally just threw the samples away the other day.
The guy
like,
really,
I can't. Yeah,
the guy running the company ended up going to prison, and that's why we never heard from him because we just got we were ready to place an order.
And then leads. We were ready. Like it was like talking quantities and timelines, and and then we just kind of fizzled because we never found like the next place that could do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is the most underrated and most overrated regional food in Massenomics travels? This is from Albino Snowman.
What's tricky here is we don't, unless people are providing us with regional food, we don't try a lot of regional food because we're just sticking to the interstate and things like that, and we're typically in a huge hurry. So we're not really getting to experience the local cuisine much.
I really like Mexican food in Southern California.
Well,
I'll say that.
Yeah, that was one of the main trips we got to get off the beaten path a little more because we're kind of more in a local area. Yeah, that was a good call actually. Grant told us a Pollo Loco. Then they took us to that one like grocery store place that had all that crazy food. Yep. And then Chad and Marissa took us to that one place. Actually, we did some pretty good eating on that trip.
So that might be underrated even.
You know, the Andrew Garrison famous Southern California meatloaf, of course.
Yep. I don't know what the overrated regional food would be. I don't know that I've experienced anything that's too. Usually at those points in time, I'm just pretty ready to eat whatever's available.
Yeah, I think there was after Juji's that one night. No, it was no. Oh yeah, it was actually when we were at Juji's all day. We left and we went back to our hotel room. And I think there was it a Bojangles in our parking lot, and we just went through there, and I felt like it was very subpar.
Yeah, that sucked.
And it also didn't help that when we went back to the hotel room, the floor was soaking wet. So you're like walking in, take your feet off finally after a long day. And then you're like, why am I all wet right now?
It smelled damp in the whole room.
I think the air conditioner was leaking or something, but
was that in the same place as the Bojangles?
Yeah, that was where that was at.
Okay.
I remember eating this
that
chicken
sucked.
and fries, fast food in bed with wet feet.
That was a bad
absolutely covered in chalk.
That was
after having chalk on me for 12 hours straight.
Yeah. That wasn't a good. None of that was good. Yeah,
but the next day, Donnie hooked us up with those pork sandwiches with the mustard sauce. That was really good.
Yeah, so that'd be South Carolina.
Yeah, that was South Carolina.
North Carolina barbecue, or
no, that was in South Carolina. Yeah. We had to dip down south of the border there. You know.
From Herbal Snails, tutorial for how to shit on the toilet, including the finer points of leg drive and bracing. Massenomics gym people need it.
Also, arrival and departure angles would be.
Yeah. This is from Jake the Snake. I think we've done this, though, haven't we? Make a powerlifting meet out of non-traditional lifts. Haven't we done that?
I think we have, and I can't remember what we picked, but I'm pretty sure we've done that before.
Go overhead press, the Jefferson deadlift, and
the squat is what other leg. I can't remember what we did there.
I would just use the different bar.
Well, that works too.
Let everyone use the safety squat bar.
Spider bar. Everyone's spider bar in it.
Spider bar. There you go.
Everyone has to
to a high box.
Everyone
reverse bands.
Yeah.
But everyone literally has to max out doing that. Like just see what happens.
I like it.
Big Garrett dodgeball at Lift Hard Live Easy Friday night backyard party.
Oh, we were at this trampoline park the other day, and they had a little dodgeball ring in there.
Yep.
And there wasn't many people there, so at first I'm throwing them at my kids, and I forgot, these like soft dodgeballs, you can just throw them so hard.
Like the foam balls.
Yeah, and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
But it's fun because you just feel like you're just unloading. And then and some other kid came in and he started throwing them at us. And the very first one I throw, I hit him right in the face. Luckily, they don't do anything because he was just laughing about it. But that actually was pretty fun. You don't realize, though, after a few throws, you start feeling that in your elbow pretty quickly if you're really getting after it.
Yeah. You actually don't want to just go into whipping one full bore right off the bat. Can we get a little sports and books text channel in the Discord as a treat?
Oh,
don't think so. I don't like there to be too. We already have a lot of
too much
channels.
off topic.
Yeah.
There are too many channels.
I just don't know if there can be another channel yet.
Yeah, the world's not ready for it. On the topic of sports, did you see this Indiana championship, Tanner?
They did it.
That's a pretty.
They did it.
I mean, that's got to be. I mean, I know people have talked about this nonstop, but I mean, that has to be the most impressive coaching job of all time, doesn't it?
Sure seems like it to me.
To just take essentially one of the worst schools. I mean, actually, the school with like the worst record ever, and in 2 years, in 1 year, go to the playoff, and then the second year go 16-0, Heisman Trophy,
everyone.
national, like everything you could possibly do, they did it. Like that is insane.
I don't really even know how.
That's what I actually don't get, because then they talk about, well, even look at the rosters. They have no 5 stars, no 4 stars. Like, on paper, none of their guys add up. And you're like, so you're telling me it's really just purely coaching? Like that's.
Yeah. It's hard not. it was hard not to want them to win. I feel like just as somebody that didn't have a real horse in the race.
Yeah,
so to say.
Just the oddity, the spectacle of the whole thing of like someone really could just turn a ship like that and make it happen.
Yeah.
They're
better than every SEC team.
They're better than every team ever.
They won an award for best football team ever made.
That's kind of what the award is, sort of, you know.
North side of Grand Barbell says, will Voltra ever send Tommy a Voltra? Tommy needs a Voltra. We're trying.
Probably not. The rate they're going.
I sure doesn't seem like it.
We might get him one of these days. You never know.
Yeah. From Big Kevin over at NASA, he says, what's on Tommy and Tanner's radar for gym equipment additions for 2026? What's on your radar, Tommy?
What is on my radar? God, that's a good question. You know, if I had to make a wish list, I'd say the Texas axle bar is high on it. Just because it's so cool. Just to bench with that would be fun. Do some other stuff with it would be fun too. So that's high on the list. You know, if you just had to say a Voltra would be on the list, but purely as a wish. I just don't have a desire to buy one right now, but it would be really cool to play around with. Other big thing, I don't have any big items on my list. Like I could come up with a bunch of just things $200 or less, but I don't really have anything big on my list right now is the thing. And part of it is I'm not trying to find, like if I actually took the time to really come up with something, I could find something, but I'm not even letting myself go there right now. So
right.
I got too many other things going on, Tanner.
Yeah. I would put the Texas axle bar on my radar for 2026 also. Maybe I'll save this now because we got a lot of questions to go through, but I actually have 6 pieces of gym equipment, all big pieces of gym equipment that are on the way currently.
What? 6? Wait, save it like we're going to talk about that right now, or say what are you saying here?
I just save it for next episode, maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in no hurry.
I want each one has their own story, so I'm like, it feel like this is at least a 5-minute thing.
Could be a whole episode here.
Yeah. So
Tanner's equipment haul.
Yeah, there's 6 things. So maybe we'll wait on that.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
From Big Danny, will you ever make shirts on the Bella canvas blank again? Probably some here.
Yeah. I mean, we've even in the last 6 months, we've had a few go on it.
Yeah.
But
the vast majority will not be. Biggest reason people buy the Comfort Colors one.
Yeah.
There's a few people that would like us to still be on Bella canvas, but a vast majority like the Comfort Colors better. So it's just what the market asks of us.
Yep. The people want it. We deliver.
Yep. But never say never.
Yeah.
That being said.
Yeah. It is nice to have a little mixture in there. Like
yes. When will you guys get the keys to the Dean? Your events clearly drive Western Northeast South Dakota tourism. So true. Tell the mayor. Tell Aberdeen Magazine.
Tell anyone that will listen. No one will listen to us.
From Big Diego, are you guys going to do any Iowa home gym tours? We're basically neighbors over here. I would say that's absolutely going to happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done Iowa. We haven't done Minnesota. We haven't done North Dakota. I mean, Wisconsin's quite a ways, but Wisconsin's on the list. Illinois is on the list. You know, those are all very doable driving distances.
Yep.
Or an even shorter flight, just depending on how we want to do it. So, yeah, I mean, we still are sitting on enough videos that we're not in a huge hurry right now, but we will be making a few trips this year. So
I kind of really know gym tour areas off the list. Like I think we'll get it's just all we need is time. And we'll get there. Big Band of Druthers says, what's the next Vault re-release? Merch items.
Ooh.
We can't say everything, but in February there's something big that's coming deep out of the vault that a lot of people have been asking for a long time. So be on the lookout later in February.
I have to go look at this list because I can't remember. Yes, that is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. There is something coming deep out of the vault that people are going to be excited about. From Big Justin, what is the silliest yet most rewarding thing y'all have ever done for Massenomics? Silliest yet most rewarding. So something that was silly, but also rewarding that we've done with Massenomics.
So, I mean, you could to an extent say the meat is sort of the silliest, most rewarding thing, but
It depends on where on the silly rewarding
right,
spectrum
yeah,
you
because
go,
everything
it's
is
not
on a sliding
that silly.
scale here. What jumps out at me, what I think is a better answer to that question though, is I think our contributions to the world regarding the Jefferson deadlift are pretty silly and pretty rewarding when you look at
I like that.
from the t-shirts to kind of being known as the Jefferson deadlift guys to keeping the official leaderboard for it to running contests about it. I think we popularized it in a number of levels and channels for quite a while there.
Yeah, I think that's good. I would say the horse stall mat stuff too. You know, the
Yes,
gripper
actually,
and the
that's
coaster.
the more recent, better example of that. Yeah,
Like, I just wonder, should we put this on a shirt sometime?
just sell it.
We never did it, but
We'll sprinkle some horse stall ammonia on it before it goes out, just so people really have that
Yeah.
locked in.
yeah, couldn't you see that like that?
I can see like that right now.
That's literally a mock-up.
Well,
that I
no,
just
it'll
did
just
right
be a
there.
white shirt and we'll print a black square on it.
just like that. From Big Joe, is there any chance the Lift Shorts 2.0 will make a return?
Oh,
We did just hint at something big coming deep out. Here's what I'll say. We got something big coming deep out of the vault in February. Who knows what that's going to be? It's probably not what you're suggesting, but who knows? Never say never. Big Andy says, why is a football bar bench more respected than a trap bar deadlift?
is it? There's an assumption there that I guess I don't take that for granted. That
I've never considered the comparison.
I've never.
The only thing I would say if someone was to compare those, if they were saying, why is a football bar bench more respected than a trap bar deadlift? The only thing I'd say is there are people that can trap bar deadlift quite a bit more than they can deadlift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's many people that can football bar bench.
Wait, you can't?
No, no, I
What?
don't. Maybe people can, but I just don't know that I've ever seen someone be like, oh, I can actually bench 30 more pounds when I use the Swiss bar.
Yeah. I was stuck at 350 benching.
Right.
I can do 4 plates with the football.
If there was people that could do that, they'd be doing it all the time because that is the nature of
There's that.
how
I also
works.
think they're much less accessible. You know, there's just not as many of
Yes.
almost every gym we go to. Just in the home gym level, but even commercial
Every gym
facilities
ever has a trap bar.
has a trap bar of some kind. You know, I mean, a lot of them are just the really shitty ones. Not a lot of gyms that are just more commercial gyms, you know,
Right.
not a powerlifting specific gym have some type of neutral grip bar. That's not super common. So that's already a different barrier there.
I would say that makes sense. You know, just the availability of the different bars.
Yeah.
Wanted to cough into the microphone and then
Let me clear my throat.
this week, want to do a little special supporting our supporting member segment. You know, each week we give back to those that give to us. You can also become a supporting member if you go to massenomics.com/join. This is a relatively new segment of the podcast. It's only the 13th time we've featured it here in season 2 of the show. But this week, rather than calling out people individually, I just want to mention we have seen a lot of new people joining up lately. We really appreciate that. The number's higher now than it ever has been. And there's been a lot of people even just like increasing their membership level. So shout out to everyone that's doing that. You know, say they're at the $3 level and they said, hey, how do I switch to a 6? Well, it's pretty simple. You just sign up for the whatever next level you might want to support at. Then you cancel your old one. And then we keep you your spot in line so you don't lose your supporting membership number. That all stays there intact. And overall, generally, just thank you for everyone that's supporting it. It's still the number one thing that keeps the wheels of Massenomics turning, and it keeps water in our garden hose.
Keeps the wheels turning, the grills burning, and the water spraying through them hoses.
Keeps the water in the garden hoses. So if you're not a supporting member, please consider becoming one, because we are going to have a crew gift that goes out sometime this spring, and we want you to get in before the line in the sand, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. We'll probably touch on that again in future episodes, I would assume. So if you want to hear more about the line in the sand, just keep listening this season.
Yes. Yep. It's only a matter of time.
So thank you to supporting members. I think we should also do a certified training facility of the week, don't you?
Oh, I think that's a great idea. But now the question is, where do we go?
Well, if I remember correctly, I think last time we took a stop in North Carolina.
You know, it's been a while, but that does sound correct.
What about, I just clicked on one here.
Oh.
And it had pictures, and they look promising. I would just want to make sure we haven't done this before. It's in Buford, Georgia, and it's called Holland Gym. It's right around Atlanta, Hotlanta. Have we done that before?
I'm just getting there right now. What'd you say it was called?
Holland Gym, just
Holland
on the
Gym.
northeast side of Atlanta.
I think we have actually. I think we've done this. Yes, we've done this one.
Okay.
But if we're going to talk that area, I don't think we've done the Dungeon of Gains.
Oh, the Dungeon of Gains, you say? So what state is that in?
That's just north of Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, I just went down the road.
All right, let's go there.
See it? See this thing?
The Dungeon of Gains. Yes, I'm liking it, from Big Chris. The Dungeon of Gains, certified training facility of the week. Congratulations, Big Chris. You just made it.
So we're in a basement here. That's I think where the dungeon name probably comes from. And
got 10 pictures to go through on this.
Yeah, there's a lot here. And first, I haven't looked ahead yet. I just see photo one. He's got a blue rep rack. The blue pops. The blue looks great. You know, last week we had a green rack. This is almost the same rack as last week, except instead of the green, this is the blue, because it's got the functional trainer built in. I mean, it's basically.
He doesn't have a Smith machine in it, though, this time.
You're right. Doesn't have the Smith machine. But other than that, it's very similar setup.
He's got the matching bench, too.
Got the matching bench. Even has, I think last week had the those feet extenders out front, too, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so very similar setup. He has the Fringe Sport bumpers, kind of the crazy pattern ones, which I always think those plates do look pretty cool.
Yep.
Got the blue bar to match it even. Wow. Blue bar, blue bench, blue rack.
Got a leg roller attachment, all kinds of attachments on that rack, too.
Yeah, lots of good stuff on that rack. But then if we look through, what else is in this basement? Man, okay,
I'm looking at a sauna and a cold tub.
Look at that photo too. That's a sauna and a cold plunge.
Hot cold therapy going on in here.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Muscle confusion. Wait, is that a Force USA leg press back there? Hack squat?
Yes.
Something like that?
I think that is. I was just seeing if there's any different pictures of that to show that, but I think that's what. Yeah, you can't see it really differently. I think it's Force USA though, right?
Yep. So that's a nice little unit there. Photo 3, where the room. Oh, okay. I'm confused because I thought this was a basement, but looking at the photo 2, you're looking at trees and there's a door to go outside. So I don't know if this is like a ground level thing or what.
Maybe it's an attic.
I don't know what it is actually.
Maybe it's a garden level.
Maybe.
Are you familiar with garden level?
Oh, garden level.
Are you tracking garden level?
I know garden level. I am familiar. But no, garden level wouldn't have a window like that. Garden level's halfway in the ground. It wouldn't have a door. Garden level doesn't have a door to go out. I mean, it wouldn't typically. So, all right. But looking at the other room of this, because this is like, it's all framed out, but you know, the walls aren't finished. This other room over, he has a treadmill. There's a bike of some kind in the corner here. It's cut off. There's a Temple of Gains. I think it's the leg extension machine. There's some fixed dumbbells. Or there's some fixed like barbell curl bars on the rack. They have the dumbbells, There's, I think, a mammoth belt squat, a bench in the middle of the room. There's multiple TVs on the wall.
Yeah, there is multiple TVs.
Actually, now I've seen multiple fans hanging from the wall too. So I'm very curious about what this setup is.
Yeah, it's got to kind of be a basement because the one part has concrete walls and
Yep.
there's plumbing.
I see.
coming
Yep, I see
down,
that now. Yeah, looking ahead. Okay, so maybe it's just a walkout basement.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at photo 5 now. We got a freak athlete, freaky thing. I think, isn't that what they call it? The freaky thing?
That's what it's called. For sure. Yes, that's right.
The freaker. What? It looks like is that a Fringe Sport Walrus there, maybe? That lat pull down unit?
That's kind of what it looks like, I
guess
say.
it could be maybe a Bells of Steel one. I can't quite tell from the angle, but that's a nice one.
He's got a dehumidifier down there.
Yep, gotta have that. Gots to have that. We got some bands and a Concept 2 rower.
Yep.
Good to see. Take the cardio seriously around here. Yeah, we got our fixed curl bars.
Fixed curl bars.
With a nice rack. That's kind of a commercial setup to see the rack to
Yeah.
actually hold those things too. And then, yeah, I think that's the Fringe Walrus, I believe. Still can't see the side angle, but I think that's what that is in photo 8. Is there adjustable kettlebell down there?
Yes, that's what that is.
Photo 9, we got a dumbbell rack. Some dumbbells, we touched on that. Photo 10, the freak athlete, freaky thing. It's
The
all
freaky
there.
Thing.
Damn.
A lot going on in the dungeon. It is also called the Dungeon of Gains, so
Mhm.
it's probably an indicator of what's going on there too. Do you think if you were with Big Chris in the Dungeon of Gains, do you think you could get strong in there?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we get hella strong in the Dungeon of Gains. You too could get strong by becoming a certified training facility, massenomics.com/certified. Where by the time this comes out, we might already be at over 500 certified training facilities on our map. Go check out the map. They're all over the globe. USA is absolutely covered. A lot in Canada, more and more in Asia, Australia. Europe's got a whole bunch. And then if you are a certified training facility already, make sure to send us pictures so we can get them added to that. And if you're a home gym person and you're ever purchasing any gym equipment, please consider using a Massenomics affiliate link. We have a bunch of discount codes, a bunch of affiliate links on our website. Every single company that we talked about here, Rep Fitness, Fringe Sport, Force USA, Concept 2, the Horsestall mats from Tractor Supply Company. Like, I don't know
Matthew
if there's
Horstal himself.
freak athlete. We have an affiliate for like every single thing that's in this gym. So please consider using them. If you could only pick one, which lift is the George Foreman grill of lifts and why? From Big Jeff.
Okay. Now, this is a hard-hitting question. The George Foreman grill of lifts. How do I want to think about it? I'm just trying to... it's hard to pin down and define something as
Old school, iconic, really hot, grease tray.
kind of smelly.
Lasts forever.
Lasts forever. Yeah, iconic is a real key word there. So,
Like a little grungy almost.
what was it, the question? The what lift is the George
What
Foreman
lift?
grill of lifts?
Of lifts.
Mm.
I'm going to say it's the dip.
Just everything's the dip.
No further questions.
Just it's all the dip. I'm gonna go with like a row of some kind. I'm gonna go with a row on this one.
Like barbell rows.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. Both. Yes, and actually both are the correct answer. We got the two that were correct. From Mike. We've done this version of a question before, but just for the sake of it, we'll quickly. Would you rather fight 50 hamsters, 50 hamster-sized Eddie Halls, or one Eddie Hall-sized hamster? 50 hamsters.
Yeah.
Hamsters are tiny and
Yeah. That would be
like it doesn't need
a
like
hamster.
you could literally step on
Hall
them all and
size
kill them.
hamster is just like a bear. Like,
Yeah. 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 For sure it's the 50 Eddie Hall size. Or Eddie, you know what I'm saying.
the little ones.
Big Waffle Iron said, will Tanner deep dive into the Kaiser equipment collection and what gen will it be? Well, I have been looking at some Kaiser equipment.
Let's just say they're around.
I haven't made that dive just yet, but you never know. Never say never.
There's not a lot of equipment lines where I'd say you got to make a dive, but with Kaiser, you do got to dive.
You got to dive. You kind of dive into the deep end.
When you have to run lines, when you got to run hoses, then you know it's official. When you got hoses powering your equipment,
that's a deep dive. What's the best gas station to take a shit in while traveling the country?
Oh, well, the issue with this is it would require that gas station be throughout the country. And after visiting the Northeast, they just don't even really have gas stations there. So
right,
that's the problem. I mean, any of the newer Casey's are typically pretty nice.
Casey's is usually pretty good.
Actually, when we do the long drive to the Arnold, the Love's truck stops tend to be nicer than just your random ass gas station along the interstate. Usually the truck stops are just better in general. What's it? Love's? What's the other one? I can't think of it, but yeah, Love's seems to be pretty good.
The Flying J.
Yeah, there's a few of those. I don't know if those are really outside our area a lot, but I mean, there's a few of those around. I personally also am a big fan of the old Quick Star in our area. Quick Star has been quite nice.
Also great coffee.
the finest cold brew. Get it. You won't be nitro cold brew. You won't be disappointed.
Are you guys going to release Home Gym Con apparel so we can make crew stand out at Home Gym Con? There absolutely will be some new items for Home Gym Con and some that are probably specifically related to Home Gym Con, but those will be available at Home Gym Con. So if you're coming to Home Gym Con, yeah, you know where to find us.
Mm-hmm.
I have almost no idea what those things are.
Oh, God, no. No, we got 1,000 other things to do between now and then.
The Lift Hard Live Easy Classic is before
actually,
that.
The meets before. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to happen before then.
Big Sam Bob says, how do I convince my wife I'm not in a cult? I would say just embrace it and quit trying to be something we're not, and just tell it's like a cult without any of the bad stuff.
Yeah. Oh, here's how you bring her to Crew Falls or the meet. Then that'll set her straight. That's it. She just needs to see with her.
Well, it is a cult, but I kind of get it now.
It's immersion therapy. She needs to just be in it. Really get it then.
Okay. This is from Mofo. When will the next contest happen? Need an opportunity to get a check mark. I don't know about contests. We got a lot of things coming up in the works, but there's always a chance at Lift Hard Live Easy Classic. There's several contest winners there technically, so that's in the bank. We just did Crew Falls. Was it.
Didn't we have a contest on our list for this year? Didn't we already come up with one, or am I just imagining things?
Yeah, no, we have some ideas for it. It's just more of at this point a matter of where we fit that into the timeline.
Just need more time.
So it could. When he says contest, he's not talking about Lift Hard Live Easy and Crew Falls and all that stuff, but there is opportunities out there still, and like fantasy football or we'll have the March Madness.
Did we do one of those? I forgot about that.
The Massenomics supporting member bracket. So the best of that wins the contest actually. So there's chances.
Mm-hmm.
Zurcher deadlift for Lift Hard Live Easy Strongman. Nope. There's no Zurcher deadlift this year.
Wait, is that a question or a statement?
It's a question and eyes looking sideways. But no, I don't think that. I think the only mystery event is rocks.
Oh, okay.
So there is some mystery behind what the rock event is, but not the deadlift. The deadlift is on a monster bar, so a big long 10-foot bar. From Big Montana Fish, how do you guys plan your gym tour trips? Will you ever be in the Kansas City area?
We will absolutely do Kansas City at some point. Don't know when, but I know that whole area. I'm just looking right now. Yeah, Kansas City is a hotbed.
Definitely. Yeah, that's one I have written down on our list, actually, Kansas City.
Yep, there's a lot down there. That would be easy to get a bunch of gym tours. It's just a matter of deciding when. What was the first part of the question, though? How do we what?
How do we plan them?
Well, plan them is just figuring out, typically, is there like a big draw or one specific reason to take us to a certain area?
Yep.
And then from there, once we determine the area, we just look at the map and
look at our certified training facility map.
See who has photos, see who has interesting gyms, and start reaching out to people.
So if you have a certified training facility, that's step one. If you don't have pictures, make sure you send picture to us, because we got to look at pictures to have an idea of like, what is this? You know, what's this like? That is actually how we do it, though. We use our certified training facility map, and then just, I suppose, beyond that, like some connections and stuff like that to help fine tune it. But that's how it happens. Scott Dodds, supporting number 1, said, "Do you fear Massenomics getting too big?" No, I do not.
No, I don't think. I mean, well, I guess when we're talking too big here, too big that it takes over our other jobs and it's the only job. Well, I could live with
That's
that problem.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too big that we can't keep up on orders. I don't think that's ever possible. So that's not a thing. I guess too big that there's too many people into it. I don't know. I would say at this point, everyone that's gotten into Massenomics has so far been good people. Like, it hasn't turned into the home gym Facebook group or anything like that yet. So
too big that we get financially rewarded for over 10 years of busting our ass on this project. No, I would love for that to happen.
Yeah.
That would be a great result of that.
Yeah. As long as we can keep the Massenomics vibe to things,
Right.
it's obviously significantly bigger than it was even 5 years ago. But I still think it's the same. To me, it's still the same. I mean, if anything, it might even
more fun.
It might even be better Massenomics, because there's more people to get involved and be excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it way better, I think, actually. Big Scott also said, "Is there talk about a Massenomics phone app, the store, training programs, and the podcast on it?" Not really, but never say never.
Training
I guess.
programs. The tricky part is, as far as the store goes, like, you can just go to a website, so an app just wouldn't really provide anything there. Training programs, we don't really have training programs. And that was the last one.
The podcast and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not really where people would get the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the idea of an app, and stuff, but at least not in those ways.
Yeah, that would be a trickier sell, is making it for those reasons. Yeah.
Right. But never say never.
Yeah.
Still. Let's see. Big Chris says, "What about running Massenomics is way harder now from when you started? What's way harder?"
Well, when we first started, we just came out with like a shirt or two a year. So that's everything that comes with that, from the, just the frequency now of monthly merchandise drops, which we've been doing for like the last 6 years or whatever, means more designs, more ordering, more fulfillment, more market. I mean, there's just everything.
It's more work.
Yes.
I don't know if it's harder. Like, I guess
it's just more time consuming.
Yeah,
like, there definitely are parts where you have to think about things way more when you have more stuff going on. There's way more things to think about and talk about. But, I mean, it's not like we're doing manual labor out in the freezing cold over here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's just more to do. It's not necessarily like...
Yeah, it's just more
hard.
Yeah.
I guess what's harder, like, sometimes we have to make really real decisions that affect a lot of people. Like, and some of them are not always fun. We have to make, like, not fun decisions to make at times and do really serious crap. And that's not fun. Like, that's harder. When Massenomics first started, we didn't have to make any serious decisions about anything. Like, we were making decisions that just didn't, like, affect anyone else. But now we do stuff all the time that's going to affect hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And, like, some people personally deeply. So,
the most public version of this recently was just all the issues getting the meet going this year.
Right.
Because that does affect, I mean, a lot of people participate in the meet and how there was just a lot of moving pieces to that one.
Yeah. That's the hardest part to me, is like dealing with difficult decisions, probably. Let's see. We got to skip a couple just because we got so many. I'm not going to get to everything. Was there ever a design that just never came to be that you wish you'd made? Not really, right? We make it if we...
Yeah, as far as the design one, I mean, for the most part, is if we think it's a design worth happening, we make the design. There's nothing really stopping us. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the design side that's ever really held us up. There's reasons that things have held us up for other
I think
things,
that shirt that has the little lift shorts all over it in a pattern. Kind of really wanting that shirt now. That would be a funny shirt to wear. Yeah.
The all over lift shorts print.
Wouldn't that be a hilarious shirt?
Oh my god!
I bet if we made that, we would sell out of them.
Oh, if it was, especially if it was a limited edition, kind of limited quantity thing, yeah, they'd be gone.
Like, how do you make that shirt though? Because you can't screen print that.
Yeah,
right?
you have to do a cut,
sublimated.
Yeah, it has to do like a cut and sew. I would think.
Yeah.
Where you sublimate it, and then someone does have to sew that into a T-shirt, which is doable, but it's just
right. It's going to cost
a process.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's going to cost more. It's got freaking all over lift print shorts on it.
It's kind of by definition
Goes
it's going to be
without saying.
expensive. What's the next silly goose implement? We don't know yet, but I would say we've definitely discussed ideas on the implement. We have other ideas for other implements. I don't know when or where or how or if, but we are not out of ideas as far as that goes. I can tell you that. Big Keith wants to know any guests that they should have on their radar to get on their podcast, Unpaid and Underrated. They know. I mean, I think they're searching them out pretty good. I don't think they need any of our advice on that. It's supporting members that are active in showing up to things.
They are the experts in vetting and getting these people in, so they would know best.
Right. They're better at figuring that out than we are at this point. Which ones are better, push-ups or pull-ups?
Oh, pull-ups.
This is from Big Chris in Massachusetts.
Pull-ups for sure, right?
Probably. There's just a lot of other ways that you can work the push-up stuff. I like both, actually. I'm a big. I do both. I actually program push-ups in quite regularly as an assistant.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Right, I do all the time.
Like
actually, what
style of push-up are we talking about?
I like deep stretch pull-ups. So
like on a block or something.
I use bumper plates. Is what I actually use. A bumper plate on each side. And then I bring my chest all the way down to the ground and do those very, very controlled. And you do like sets of 15 to 20 of those and
feel it.
It like improves my shoulder health, I
Oh.
believe. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm not even recommending it for anyone necessarily, but I know for me, when I do those push-ups, help my shoulders actually feel better. I don't know what the difference is versus like conventionally loaded chest movements, but controlled push-ups are good for me.
Yeah, I could see the big range of motion, but also it's not, super heavy. There's not a ton of weight, but you're also going through a controlled range of motion. I mean, it makes sense to me. I could see it.
I like the idea of weighted push-ups, and I've played with them a lot before.
They're just hard to do, aren't they?
No, I've never come across a method that I really like.
I'm saying, for hard to do, I'm saying the logistics of actually
logistics.
Yeah, achieving it.
Yeah.
There's
a logistics problem with the weighted. If you have a partner there, even then, just the way your body and back moves when you do push-ups, it's hard to keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it balanced. But that being said, I really like pull-ups too, and chin-ups and all the different variations there.
The thing with pull-ups is they're just hard. Like pull-ups are just hard.
Yeah.
And if you do decide to weight them, they're much easier to weight than a push-up is.
Yeah, that's the difference between the two. Pull-ups are relatively much harder. Push-ups are relatively much easier. And I'm not a huge fan of exercises that you need to do for 40 reps to get
right. Yeah.
But that's why I do like really, deep stretch push-ups and stuff. Another question about gas stations. We basically already answered it, so I won't cover that. To Tommy, did you get your driveway cleared yet?
Oh,
This is from who's that? Goody. Who would that be from? Must be someone from Crew Falls.
oh, okay. Yeah, the weather was for a while great here. So there was no snow. I mean, there hasn't been snow outside of the
Oh,
first
that's
little
from
bit.
Colton. That was
Oh,
from Colton.
oh,
Big
okay.
Colton, yeah.
Yeah,
I see
outside of that
yeah.
first little bit of January or whatever, has been no snow until tonight. We got a little bit of snow. So I imagine though, once the weather, I think it's going to warm up a little bit in like the next week, and that'll take care of it. So no problems.
From Ashton at Freedom Fitness Equipment. How many horses does one have to slaughter to produce just one horse stall mat? Just curious. He's running around spreading his anti-horse stall mat propaganda again. I can see.
Right. Yeah. What's the yield? What's the yield on a horse for a horse stall mat?
Yes. Okay. No real answer for that, is there?
No.
You know what there is an answer for?
What?
What have I talked about this? What have I talked about?
Did we read ads in the middle? I can't remember.
Did we read ads in the
I
middle?
don't know
did
if
we
we
forget
did.
to read ads in the middle?
We might have forgot.
So have we only done one?
I think we only have.
Well, I definitely got to do another one then, and not the one that I started with, which was obviously barefoot shoes. So I'm not going to talk about them. What I am going to talk about is Texas Power Bars.
Good call.
Texas Power Bars, the go-to bars of Massenomics Gym. Everywhere you look in Massenomics Gym, you're going to run into a version of the Texas Power Bar, whether it's the old school classic 28.5 millimeter Texas Power Bar. Tommy's favorite bar in his home gym, the 29 millimeter Texas Power Bar with the ultra aggressive knurling on there. We have several Texas deadlift bars, several Texas squat bars. They're all kind of leading in their class, I would say. They've been doing it since 1980, tried, true, and they're not just resting on their laurels. They're now innovating, coming out with things like the Texas Axle Bar that they've got available. They've got their bars in several different finishes and coatings. World records, state records, Massenomics records, your home gym records. They're all going to be set on a Texas Power Bar. When you go buy one, let them know that your friends at Massenomics sent you.
This episode is, did I talk about the Strength Co right away, or am I just imagining things? I think I talked about the Strength Co right away, right? That sound right?
I cannot remember. Did you talk about the Strength Co?
What
or
did we
Build
do
Fast
this episode?
Formula,
I think we talked about the Strength Co
or
right away.
Juggernaut AI?
No, I think we talked about the Strength Co right away. I think. Well, either way,
cannot
this
remember.
episode is also brought to you by Build Fast Formula. Maybe for the first time, maybe for the second time. We'll never know, but that's what I'm going to roll with. Build Fast Formula, they're the supplements that keep this whole thing going. They're like the grease to our George Foreman grill. That's just what you need to make the whole thing work. They got Vaso Blitz. They got Full Blitz, their fully loaded pre-workout formula. They got 80-20 protein. They got Blitz 3D, creatine, GlycoHack, Drink Hack. I mean, they got it all. Everything you need to be supplemented and running in peak condition to keep that internal grill running hot. They got it all here. BuildFastFormula.com. Use code Massenomics and you can save 10% off your next order. Build Fast Formula. Thank you.
Thank you, Build Fast. Big Jake from State Farm wants to know, will there be a Midwest gym tour in 2026? Yeah. Yes. Probably multiple, depending on your definition of Midwest.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be there.
Big Scance wants to know the odds of Big Bryce and Big Paul getting snubbed for Strongest Couple Award again at the 2026 Lift Hard Live Easy Classic. Probably pretty high, right?
Probably. There's a lot of strong couples there, so it's
There is a large number of couples that always are competing together each
well,
year.
technically Bryce gets married the next week, so I don't know if he's allowed to be on the couple market anymore.
Right. This might be their last chance to win too.
Right? Yeah. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
Because Bryce
Paul's been married the entire time.
It'll
but
be
I
gone
guess
forever because Bryce is going to quit lifting, right? That's what you're getting at.
That's what
once he's married, he's
always
hanging it up.
Perfect. For anyone that doesn't know, we're talking about Big Bryce, perfect little sweetie. He's always struck me as the kind of guy that the second he gets married, he's not going to be in
Just
the gym
done.
again.
Yeah. I think he's. I don't even think
We've all seen that guy before.
Yeah, I think he's even just openly admitted it before that as soon as he's married, he's just done.
Yeah,
It's like he's graduated. He's just on to the next thing then.
We'll all be able to go in and everyone gets to pick one thing they want from Perfect Little Swee's gym the most because he's going to have no use for it.
Yeah, he's got to park in his garage then, that's what the point of the garage is for. So
yeah, he's going to like come in there. Like he's also has to wear like a suit and tie every day now.
Right.
And
for his official business
do
job.
Taxes and stuff like that. And I mean, he'll have a lot of stuff to do that won't involve lifting.
Yeah. I bet he gets into fishing. He'll probably get really into fishing if I had to guess.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Fishing. Yeah. What else do dads do or husbands do?
Probably maybe pick up on a softball league or something.
Yeah.
In the summertime when he's not fishing,
Right. Right.
That's probably it though.
All things that aren't lifting.
Yeah.
Will Home Gym Con be a Hall of Fame check mark this year for the Massenomics Supporting Member Hall of Fame checklist? This is from Big Joey.
It's a great question. And I think as of right now, that's still TBD, isn't it?
Might as well be. I don't see any reason to decide right now.
Yeah, it's our show. We'll decide what we want.
I don't see any reason to let any cats out of any bags. All-time favorite and least favorite sparkling water flavors.
Well, Ramblers are pretty damn good. Actually, it's now at this point, it's just a memory in my head of what I think a Rambler is. I don't even know what they taste like anymore because it's been so long. But I think they're good. So there's that one. I mean, for me personally, flavor profile, anything in the lemon and lime that's not limoncello always hits pretty good. Those tend to be my favorite. But there was that. You did have that cherry cola stretch for a while there, Tanner. Ugly Waters. God, I forgot about
That's
Ugly.
what I was just.
R.I.P.
Say.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Ugly Water cherry cola.
Yeah,
Ugly Water, like they did a Dr. Pepper one too. Those
That's
two were like,
right.
those were good.
I forgot about that. God.
Rest in power, Ugly Water.
That's actually a long time ago now.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife, like that year, got me a case of Ugly Water for Christmas, too. I just came across a picture of me holding a case of Ugly Water. I'm like, man, what I wouldn't give for that.
Man, I've never looked that happy before.
Give me that Ugly Water back. What about worst?
Oh.
It's not a sparkling water, but the worst is the...
Protocol.
Yeah.
Not good.
Also, who was it? Riley, Big Riley, who lived down the street from you or your old house?
Oh yeah, what was it, like dirt flavored?
Yeah, he gave us a couple of intentionally shitty
Brody.
Yeah, Brody and Riley.
Yeah,
yeah. Was that Brody actually?
I
that
can't remember who
Brody.
actually dropped them off now at this point. Yeah, it's been so long. But yeah, wasn't it dirt flavored? Was that what?
Yes, it was dirt flavored.
It was like dirt soda or something. That was bad. I mean, it tasted like dirt. Oh, and wasn't there also like chicken wing water or something too that they had?
Yeah, he might have given us that too, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like
also what's Jose's flavor? We just did the Jose gym tour. What's his go-to?
Well, they have those polars.
Brand. What's his?
Yeah,
yeah. She sent us like those jalapeno.
Yeah,
polar, and I don't like that.
I don't mind spicy foods, but I don't really like spicy beverages.
Well, it's not like spicy in the sense it's hot. It just tastes bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not like spice. It's not like making your tongue hot or something. It just tastes like shit. It's like not the flavor of that anyone would ever want in a sparkling water. Yeah. Those are all up there for me.
Yeah, that's a good list.
All right. Last question. Big Joey wants to know, do we have any big projects on our radar for 2026?
Well, got a few big things we've been working on.
Boy, do we.
I think we're getting kind of close, don't you? I think we're getting close on this.
Yeah, we do have some big stuff that we're working on.
Yes, we do.
Also, we're recording this episode a little bit more in the future than normal. So who knows? By the time this comes out, maybe we're getting even closer. I know we will be getting closer, but
We'll be at least a week closer to whatever that deadline is.
Yeah. Yeah. So do we have big stuff? Just broadly speaking, yes. All kinds of huge shit going on. Specifically, also yes.
Broadly speaking and specifically speaking, yes.
Everywhere in between, yes. Yes. If I am not at work, or even if I'm not working on my day job or doing something with my family, I am working on Massenomics.
Just chained to that computer.
That is all the time.
The old
It
ball
is
and chain.
all the time. That is the truth right now. That is it. Those are the things I do. I work, do stuff with my family, or work on Massenomics. I have no other hobbies anymore.
Yeah, it's a sprint right now. I'll just say it's a sprint, and we're sprinting pretty hard.
I do not have no other hobbies exist right now. That is it.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Luckily, it's a lot of stuff, but it's still fun. Like most of it. It's
it
mostly all
is.
fun,
It is still fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely worse things you could be doing. Absolutely.
Yes. There's definitely less productive things you could be doing too. I feel like it's very productive.
I think
either
that or we've just tricked ourselves.
That's also
too.
possible. Yeah. Don't rule that out just yet. Also, don't rule out our newest sponsor of the podcast, EliteFTS.com. This just in, their newest sponsor, Dave Tate, our buddy over at EliteFTS. Would you feel comfortable just saying Dave Tate's our buddy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's our buddy, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He knows
us on a first name basis. We've hung out before.
We check in with each other periodically throughout the year to see how things are going. And
buddies.
That sort of thing. Yeah, we're buddies. Our buddy Dave, friend of the podcast, gave us a discount code. It's MASS10. You can use that on most stuff. I mean, try it on everything. There's a few things if they're already on sale, or like maybe some really large pieces of equipment that it won't work on, but it's going to work on most things. Also, like the safety squat bar. It's both of our favorite specialty bar, the EliteFTS SS yoke. Also, with the discount code, or if it's on sale too, it's just still very affordable. Like we talked about in the last episode, prices going up on things. Just a very affordable, awesome addition to any gym, the SS yoke from EliteFTS.
Yeah, if you
discount code MASS10.
If you plan out your sales and discount codes correctly, you can get a pretty good deal on it.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, EliteFTS.
This episode is also brought to you by Juggernaut AI. Juggernaut AI is the smartest program for you. Since 2009, Juggernaut has been your trusted training resource, helping tens of thousands of athletes reach their goals from beginners to world champions. Juggernaut can help you. Here's how it works. You download the app, you tell the app about yourself and your goals. From there, it's going to build an individualized program made specifically for your goals. And then that program is going to adjust with you every step of the way when you check in before training, during training, and after training. It's going to use all of that to make sure that your rep schemes, your volume, your intensity, all of that is dialed in specifically for your needs and your current training state. Juggernaut AI has been my favorite program and my program I've been running for like the last 3 years. And it's helped me hit some all-time PRs, and it's also kept training really fun. So I would highly recommend it for anyone interested. If you want to get on it, you can go to juggernautai.app. That is their website. So you go to that in your browser. When you're there, you can use code Massenomics and save 10% on the lifetime of your membership. Once again, that's juggernautai.app. Code Massenomics will save you 10%. Thank you, Juggernaut AI.
By the time this comes out, we will have dipped into our Nashville gym tours, publishing those on YouTube. So I don't know which ones. I'm just looking at the list. I don't know if this will change at all, but you've probably been able to see Coach Karp's gym tour at this point. Possibly another one. I don't know if that'll be Roarman's, Big Rory's, or which ones we'll see there additionally, but we should be in the thick of the Nashville gym tours on YouTube, and hopefully everyone's enjoying watching those as much as we enjoyed making them. Please be sure to be subscribing to our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment on any of those videos, including this video. Drop a comment every week on the podcast video on YouTube. And, if you listen to the podcast and don't check out the gym tours, that'd be kind of insane because they're essentially a walking podcast
Yes.
around their gym where we're doing this with one other person and talking about gym equipment. So it's kind of like it's like this is the normal podcast episode every week, and then you get the really cool one where we go visit someone. We don't have guests
not the
on
ones
the show
that
as
suck
much.
like this one, but a cool one.
We don't have guests on the podcast very often anymore. What we do is once a week have a second
Go to someone's
podcast
house.
where we're at their house. Yeah. So that's how you get that form of us chatting with other people. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
I think so.
Buy something from Massenomics.com. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Those have just not been coming. Everything's going great at Massenomics except 5-star review on Apple
Going
Podcasts.
terrible.
Yes.
It's making
That's
us
the one
second
thing
guess
that's
this
really
whole
tanked.
thing.
Yeah. If those 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts don't pick up soon, we don't know what we're going to do.
We're calling it quits. That's it. I'm saying it.
That'll be it. That's our challenge. By the time we get back for the next one, I hope to see the needle move on those 5-star reviews. Tommy, where do they find you at?
You can find me at Tomahawk_D.
You can follow me at Tanner_Baird. You can find me in the Dean, but just make sure to follow Massenomics at Massenomics.
See you.